famous Stephen. You are still at the rank of corporal.
I'm a sergeant by now.
You are a sergeant.
Yes.
So at the time you made the report, you were corporal.
Yes.
When were you promoted?
To which rank exactly?
Yes?
To which rank exactly? The last promotion.
The current one.
I was promoted in 2023, July 24th.
Shortly after making this report. Yes?
I believe there is the period of time there, not shortly.
How much?
Because that report I made it in October 2022. I was promoted in July 2023, 24th.
Between October 2022 and July, there was no any other promotion.
That's the only promotion.
That's the only. You made it with who?
There was Detective AIP of Root Simon Peter who verified it after me making it.
So Ruth Simon Peter played only the role of verifying.
That is it.
So let me understand the chronology of events. You made the report in October, to be exact, on the 31st of October, 2022.
Yes.
So when did your group verify it?
Actually, when I was now submitting it to the investigating officer, he has to verify it before it is submitted.
When was that?
That very day, I made the report.
You drafted it in 1 day.
You cannot draft the report in 1 day.
How long did it take you to make it?
It was like 2 to 3 days ago, I'm not so sure.
3 days. Two to 3 days was the actual date of submission on 31st of October or prior to that.
I think 2 to 3 days before.
Before 31st.
I beg your pardon?
You've had. Also glad to your worship. The report claims that it was presented to your superiors on the 31st day of October 2022. And you're saying you made it, it took you 2 to 3 days. You want to understand those 3 days. Were they the 2 to 3 days to the 31st or way before 31st?
Way before, because we have to sign. That's why you're seeing that exact date there. That's the date it was signed.
Wonderful. When did you exactly make the report?
Actually, that report was, I made it within that period of October. It is dated 31st, but before 31st.
Do you remember the date you made it? The date?
The date I made the report.
Yes.
It is dated 31st of October.
This is the date of submission.
Yes.
But you are saying you made it at 2 to 3 days.
Your Honor, the report we always get the information from the investigating officer, alerts you in advance, telling you such and such a report is needed, so that he gives you the period of time of making the report. So I can't tell exactly from within which period of time I made that report, but I made it before the date of 31st, because 31st was now the exact date the investigating officer wanted the report, and that's when we gave that very date and submitted it to the investigating officer.
Okay, let's track that chain of movement of the document. On 31st, you submitted it to Okrut.
Actually, Okrut was my supervisor. I was sitting with him in the same office. So whichever work I do, he was always there to pass through before it is what?
So you sat exactly with him as you were preparing it?
I prepared it myself, so he came and verified it.
But you said he was seated with you in the same office throughout the time?
I said we sit with him in the same office, but he was not there by the time I was making the report.
So his role was to come and scan through, peruse it through, and approve?
Yes.
Did he make any amendments to the original draft you had made?
After verifying, he told me it is fine. I signed, then he also signed.
Mr. Oyema, we just want to understand the role of a group at that stage of verification. Did he in any way make some adjustments or corrections or any amendment?
When he's verifying?
When he's verifying, please.
When he tells me it is fine, I don't know whether he entered the computer and verified and what? Said that it is what? It is fine, but he told me it is fine.
Mr. Oyema, we are not speaking in abstract. We want to get exactly what he did with the report when you gave it for verification. What he did.
Through, when he found that it was fine, he also signed.
So he approved everything that you had put in the report?
Yes.
So he never made any changes?
He did not.
That's what he wanted to do. So who submitted it to the IO?
I myself.
So he returned it to you?
Yes, he told me, since it is fine, call the investigating officer to sign for.
Who was the IO?
To Hebwe Lawrence, Sergeant.
To Hebwe?
Detective Sergeant. To Hebwe Lawrence.
Okay. Did you also sign it?
In the report? Yes.
To Hebwe who?
Who signing? I myself signing in the report, or to Hebwe?
To Hebwe.
He did not.
He did not. Did your group sign it?
Yes.
So it was signed by the two of you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Why did you have a sign? I think this.
It is not him who made the report. He never played any responsibility in the making of the report. He was the investigating officer.
Confirm this. It's you and your group. You and your group who participated in the process of preparing the report and signing. Can you confirm?
Yes.
Nobody else?
Nobody else.
I beg your worship to bless the report of the report. Do you see any other person? Do you see any other person there?
I'm seeing any other person.
Who is that?
I don't understand this signature. It's not mine.
Who is he?
I don't know because Okrut Simon Peter is here.
So, do you see any? Just read the document. Do you see any name there?
There is Xavier Emmanuel.
This stands for what? You read his title.
DC, that is Detective Constable Xavier Emmanuel.
Is the name Emmanuel there on the report?
He's called is DC Xavier. He did not put the second name, but he's called Xavier Emmanuel.
Oh, so you know him.
Yes, I know him.
Does the document bear the signature of Xavier? You are adding another name. Emmanuel?
It is Xavier. His signature is here.
You read the word, the introductory statement up there. Report compiled by, still on the same page.
Compiled by?
Number 1.
That is Sergeant Oriema Stephen, my signature.
Number 2.
Xavier Emmanuel.
You still maintain that you prepared it alone?
Actually, Xavier Emmanuel
Do you still maintain you prepared it alone?
No.
Would you wish to change your statement that Xavier also helped you? Would you wish to change the statement?
Xavier did not make the report.
Would you wish to change the statement that he also participated in preparing the report?
The report was made by me.
So Xavier is signed in which capacity?
Xavier signed as also a person who witnessed the report.
But you read the introductory statement. Report compiled
by me.
And you numbered there 1 and 2.
Of course, these numbers are here, but does not mean that he made the report. In report making, the lead person is always there.
So you read the Xavier?
Yes.
So he participated in preparing the report?
Xavier was just there also to witness, and it is verified by Okrut Simon Peter.
Is there what, did you indicate that was a witness?
There was no place for him to sign as a witness.
Do so-called reports have to be witnessed?
Why is that we do it like that? To avoid complaint that you made the report alone. So he has to witness, and whenever we are going to the crime scene, you don't move as a lone person.
Where are the original photographs?
The photographs are in the report.
The original ones?
Of course, they are in the camera, the SD card.
No, the actual photographs. This is the report.
Of course, our photographs are always attached in the crime scene report, which are here.
Those are the photographs that were printed from the camera?
Yes.
They were printed on the report directed?
Yes. We create a space and attach the photographs.
So there are no separate photographs printed?
No.
Original.
No, these are the original photographs we always print.
So it's not the practice within the police that you print the actual photographs?
It depends on what you want. There are those ones who print their photographs and write on the back describing each and every photograph, as I've made my notes here. But this one, it is, as I've made the report, it is a report you placed in the original photographs.
Okay. Let me understand you well. You prepared the report in writing.
Yes.
And somewhere in the middle of those, on each page, you left a space where you would print a photograph. Is that how you did it?
Yes, that is it.
Before printing the photograph?
Actually, as you're typing, you see which photograph fits there. You fix it there. That's how you make the report until you finish it.
When did you do that?
It was on 31st of October.
When was the scene inspected? When did you visit the scene?
The scene was visited in the 14th day of June 2022.
Between June and October. What were you doing with the photographs? Because you had written the report.
One, we always have very many crime scenes. So the urgent one which is needed and is asked by the investigating officer, that's the scene you handle first.
Oh, so this was not urgent?
Because if the investigating officer did not ask in time, it means that it was not so urgent to him.
Who's the IO?
To Hebwe, Lawrence.
Is it the one who gave the instructions to visit the scene?
No.
Who gave the instructions?
By then it was OC Operation, ASP, Nahamia Devi.
Does he feature anywhere in the photographs?
His name, it is in the report on top.
Does he feature in any of the photographs?
I think it is irrelevant for him to appear in my photographs because he was not part of the crime scene.
Was he at the scene?
He went there.
Did he command the operation?
Who, Nahamia Devi?
Yes.
Yes, he commanded.
Now, I'll take you to page 3. Page 3. You said that was at the scene. Look at photograph number 1 on page 3. Are you there?
Yes.
Can you read the inscription there, the caption?
Photograph shows the motor vehicle at the actual seat of the incident.
Is it seat or scene?
Seat.
You call it seat?
Yes.
Okay, fine. You read paragraph 3 too.
The team further noticed that the two occupants were Lubega Sam and Dr. Kiza BESIGYE, who were seen standing through the open roof of the said motor vehicle addressing the crowd using white megaphone, one at a time.
Now, that photograph you are referring to, do you see Dr. BESIGYE anywhere in that photograph?
Is he here?
No, I mean the one you are describing up.
This description is for the next photographs down, not the upper one.
Oh, 3.2 is for which one?
For the photographs which are down.
Where is the paragraph describing the
The team observed that there was a motor vehicle registration number plate UAK 773F Prado TX white in color at the actual scene.
So that's the one describing.
Yes, it is this one showing the number plate.
This goes back. But the team observed that there was a Prado TX white in color at the actual scene of the crime scene, with the 2 occupants in it and a big crowd surrounding it.
Yes.
And that is the scene you are talking about.
Yes.
Do you see any person there apart from the soldier?
People are upstairs here.
The crowd?
Yes.
Is there a crowd in that picture?
They are up here. You're not seeing them.
So, according to you, there is a crowd in this picture.
Up here. Actually, there are even other photographs. As you people, you will see them. There are other photographs still. Apart from this one, there are even people here.
No, I'm focusing on this one with that caption describing the scene. That there is a Prado vehicle TX with a big crowd. Is there a crowd in that picture? No, the other one on page 3. The one
You're seeing,
yes.
These are people.
Where are those people standing?
They're on the balcons of buildings.
So can you describe that as a crowd?
Of course, they are crowd.
Okay. And in the caption you are saying, this, with the 2 occupants in it and a big crowd surrounding. Big crowd surrounding. Be honest to what in your testimony. There's a big crowd surrounding the vehicle. Is there a big crowd surrounding the vehicle in that picture?
If you see here, this building is full of people. Actually, it's part of this very what? This very photograph, as you're seeing.
Go to any other picture.
They are here. You're not seeing them up here.
Or they are surrounding the vehicle. On the building. So you are pointing to the people who are standing. It's very few people standing at a distant building. Are those the ones who are surrounding the vehicle or soldiers surrounding the vehicle? Be honest.
Of course, when you're seeing here, the buildings have surrounded the vehicle. Which building? Listen. The vehicle is surrounded by what? The vehicle is surrounded by buildings, of which the building has got what? The crowds, which of what surrounded it.
Can you confirm that the vehicle is surrounded by soldiers? Can you confirm that? That is surrounded by policemen?
How about these other ones down? Are they all police officers? Are you not seeing them?
True? Let me rephrase it. Is it true that the vehicle is surrounded by policemen?
Not only policemen, because I'm seeing people here. And you seeing them, they're here surrounding the vehicle.
I'm talking about page 3. Go to page 3. Please. Page 3 with its caption. Where are you going to other photographs which are not? Look at that photograph there with that caption. Because it's you who put the caption there. A vehicle with the 2 occupants surrounded by a big crowd. Can you confirm that policemen surrounding the vehicle?
Of course, these policemen were now giving security, but the people surrounding the outside the ring of police officers, and upstairs the building.
Now, throughout your observations, you are saying the team observed, the team observed. Which team is this?
We had the FFU. There are some detectives. There are some other uniform personnel. Those are the team I'm talking of.
So these are their own observations, but not your observation. Also.
Can you repeat that?
There's FFU, the khaki uniform, some detectives, then forensic team as well.
So these are their observations, not yours.
It is mine. Because we do the work as you are at the crime scene, you work as a team.
So
Which you believe some of them will also come and what? Testify on what transpired at the crime scene, basing on their observation as well.
So the observations made here are of how many people? You have read the names of 3. So how many were they exactly? Those who made the observations.
I told you, we work as a team. You don't approach the crime scene alone.
You see,
I
am asking about the specific observations throughout the entire report. Who drew that conclusion?
I myself,
You.
yes.
Not in a hurry.
Not Nahamiya, but I believe also in his statement, if he has made it, I don't know whether he'll talk of the same one, the same incident, or what he observed at the crime scene.
No. It's okay, you have answered it. That these are your own observations.
Yes.
Why are you now attributing them to the team? The team observed. Why did you say I observed?
Why I say that the team observed, it is because at the crime scene we are like 3 crime scene officers, despite the fact that others came late, but we are 3.
Let me put it differently. Why are you attributing your own observations to other officers?
Because I don't work as a single person, we work as a team.
Oh, so you had a meeting at the scene.
As you're leaving, actually
Did
getting...
you have a meeting at the scene of the crime?
Now,
Yes?
after
Did you have a meeting at the scene of crime?
the meeting for what?
Did you have
By
a
the time
meeting?
we are leaving the place where you got the instruction from,
I beg that he answers the question, yes or no. Did you have a meeting at the scene of crime?
no,
Yes or no?
no.
Simple as that. Now, you indicated that you were dispatched by Nahami.
Yes.
What was the role of the OCCI?
The role of OCCID in this respect,
In respect to the scene?
to the scene,
Yes.
I saw him when he was conducting the search.
Who was he?
That was ASP, Detective...
Don't read the report. These are people we worked with.
It has been...
You watch my beg that now I'm done with the report. Please, get the report back. Officer, please kindly help. Let's get the report back. He should be knowing these people. Who was the OCCID by then?
It was Detective ASP Agaba Godwin.
Because you are afraid?
No,
So what was his role in the whole scheme of things?
he conducted a search when the vehicle was already towed to CPS Kampala.
So at the scene, he never conducted a search.
No,
So no search was conducted at the scene. Can we have the report back?
the search was
Get
conducted.
that report back. The search was
Conducted from CPS
from
Kampala.
CPS Kampala. Now confirm these questions, yes or no. So at the scene, Did you see any placard? Yes or no?
At the scene,
Yes. Yes or no?
they were there.
Did you see any placard?
They were there, small cards.
Yes? Yes.
They are not placards, but small cards.
I'm asking you placards.
No.
No. Did you see any megaphone?
Yes.
Who was holding it?
Actually, they were communicating one at a time. This one changes and gives to the other one.
Did you hear any word being uttered?
Yes.
What did they say?
Actually, it was the Luganda word, muje, twegate, tulumbe, twetase.
Who said that?
The two, one at a time.
It's all that they say. Muke, Begate,
Tulumbe.
Turumbe, Wetas.
Yes.
Now, go to page 2.
Now,
Oh yes, I'm sorry. There is that photograph, only one photograph with that caption. General description. Read it. General.
description of the crime scene.
Yes. You read 2-1.
The crime scene of alleged incitement of violence was in between Total Business Center building and Quarry building along Namirembe Road, Central Division in the Kampala district.
Okay, let's start with the two buildings. Which of the two is Quarry and which one is the business center?
Quarry building is here.
Use the description, left, right.
Actually, when I'm standing from here, it is on my my left. It is this one.
Yes.
Total Business Center, it is a little bit behind on my right.
And the road in between,
It is
what is it called?
Namirembe Road.
Between the two.
Yes, between the two buildings.
Between those two buildings.
Yes.
Going the other side.
Actually, it projects from Mini Prize as you head to Old Kampala side.
There is an alley in between the two buildings. You are describing here. Have you seen that alley?
The what?
Alley.
Alley? What do you mean? The junction?
A road in between two buildings.
Yes.
So is that what you're referring to?
The Namirembe Road, it is where the two buildings sit. The Quarry or where the two buildings are located, Quarry and Total Business Center.
So that is the scene of the crime.
Yes, that's where I go to the vehicle by the time I approach the crime scene.
In that photograph of the scene of the crime, do you see Dr. Besigye there?
Of course, there was a big
You
crowd.
see him in the
There
photograph?
he was there, but here you see a very big crowd that you can't even observe.
So do you see, did you capture him on the scene of crime?
I've captured him, like where
No,
they are
in
communicating.
this photograph, is he there?
He's not here.
Okay. Is Sam Rega there?
He's not here.
Is the vehicle you are referring to, Brado TXUAK773F there?
It was there covered.
Is it there?
In the photograph, it is not seen because of this
But
obstruction.
this is the scene of crime.
Yes.
Thank you. Are there placards there?
Here it is not.
Are there placards here at the scene of crime?
It is not.
Are there cards here?
Cards were down.
Are they here in the photograph?
No.
How about the megaphone? Is it there?
In this photograph.
Yes, at the scene of the crime. You were so-called
Of course,
scene of crime officer.
at the scene of a crime, we take several photographs, which each photograph, it has different meaning. Not only quelling on this one as the actual scene of crime, we take photographs in different aspects, not only in one aspect, in different views to allow you see what is there exactly.
Answers. Listen to me. You are answering your own questions. Read it one again.
The crime scene of alleged incitement of violence was in between Total Business Center building and Quaricel building along Namirembe Road, Central Division in the Kampala
district. This is the crime
district.
scene of the alleged incitement of violence.
Yes,
And this is the picture describing the scene.
yes, the appearance of the actual scene.
So finally, you recorded a statement or not?
For
Did
me,
you record a statement?
I did not.
Why?
Because my statement is a report here you see. It is the crime scene report.
Your statement is the crime scene report.
Yes, as a scenes of crime officer.
Do you know when the accused persons were charged formally?
Charged formally
Yes.
over what?
Same offense?
This offense?
Yes.
I'm not aware.
You're not aware. So it's within your practice that you do not write statements at all.
My statement is a crime scene report, which I always make, accompanied by the photographs of what transpired at the crime scene.
And your role is not to make an observation whether there is anyone who has committed an offense or not. Yours is just to capture what is going on.
It is one of my responsibility.
No, I am asking, is it your role to assess whether one is committing a crime or not, or yours is just to capture pictures?
Not only, I have very many roles to play at the crime scene, not only capturing pictures.
What
Very
other
many
roles?
roles.
What other roles do you?
Other roles that I can play at the crime scene, it is examining the crime scene that indeed is that incident they're alleging that is transpiring, is it there or not? If it is there, capture the photographs showing that indeed there was an incident.
So, in this particular
Other
report,
roles,
in this particular report, did you in any way indicate that the accused person committed the offense of incitement to violence?
it is not my responsibility to conclude the case that he has what? Committed the offense of inciting the violence.
So, you are confirming it's not your role to assess whether one has committed an offense or not. It is somebody else's role. Be honest.
It is this honorable court that will ascertain
You know,
that.
amongst the people who are conducting investigations, officers, it's not your role to assess the culpability of the individuals you have captured on the scene. Yes or no?
I'm not understanding what you mean.
Was it your role to assess whether there was incitement to violence or not?
I don't assess it alone.
Was it your role?
It was not.
It's as simple as that. That is all.
During the cross-examination, you agreed that two people signed the report.
Yes, Your Honor.
Could you explain why you initially mentioned only two people?
One, actually the third person had forgotten about him because it has been what? A long period of time.
Does the presence of the third signature change the substance or the accuracy of the report? In other words?
No.
Now that you have had the chance to review the report during the cross-examination again, can you confirm how many people signed it and who they are?
3 people signed in this report.
Who are they?
I myself, Detective Sergeant Oriema Stephen, who compiled the report, CBI Emmanuel, who is also a scenes of crime officer, was a participant at the crime scene, though he came late, but he was also there. He viewed the report together with the Detective AIP, Okrut Simon Peter. That's why he also signed in the report.
Okay. Can you explain why you laid
What's your worship that returns the report because
Can you explain why you delayed preparing the report?
One reason.
14th June 2022.
One reason why I delayed, it was that the investigating officer did not ask in time. 2, I had other reports, cases to handle.
Your Worship, we are requesting to have read the report. Yes. May you look at that report, particularly page 8. You said in your report at page 8 that the cow was surrounded by a very big crowd. Are you sure about that?
Page.
Page 8. Is it page 8?
No.
It is page 3.
Mm.
Yes,
I
you
beg your
said in your report at page 3 that the motor vehicle was surrounded by a very big crowd. Are you sure about that?
In this photograph, it is not showing exactly the crowd surrounding the vehicle at that particular moment. But when I reached the crime scene with the other police officers, before they took over and surrounded the vehicle, there are big crowd as you see in the first photograph here.
Shoko. Where are they?
Actually, down you're seeing them still mixed with the police officers and even on building.
from the issue because I never processed some so take feeling no problem. But the one now is referring to that particular aspect of the crowd was regarding page 3.
Council has explained about page 3 and explained about yes, the photograph on page 3 confirms there is no crowd. However, when he arrived with the other police officers, there was a crowd as seen in this other photograph. I really see no issue with that.
Most of that, yeah.
The challenge you are faced with is trying to connect the two photographs. The one is referring to Dr. BESIGYE and some later are not.
But that is not the question he has been asked. The question is about a crowd. He has confirmed the photograph you as well referred to, there is no crowd. That's what he's saying. Then he qualifies. However, when we got there was a crowd, police officers came and is showing another photograph. I really don't yet see that anomaly. Until he asks about was Dr. BESIGYE in the photograph or Mr. Lubega, then that was your objective.
I'm sorry again to start. I'm sorry. Because the question was, the issue was, is there a photograph here which shows that Dr. BESIGYE and Sam Lubega are here with a huge crowd? Is that photograph there?
I don't think that was the question I had. The question I had, show us the crowd in this photograph.
And then
the gentleman kept on saying they are up on the building. What is near the vehicle? The gentleman said there are buildings surrounding the vehicle and the crowd is on the balconies of the building. That is what I had.
No, I took him to the first photograph.
Then I think you're creating these questions. He has not yet arrived to where these persons in fact were seen in the crowd.
Your Worship, I don't know why counsel is getting scared. But the witness was just clarifying his statement. Your Worship, that's so.
Very much of this side.
Your Worship, we are seeking for a short adjournment. Some of our last witness.
So I have the bar 11.
I wonder if we just have a concern because initially they are indicated they were bringing all the witnesses because they are Facebook. And we thought today was the last time. This case has been over for a long time. I don't know why they just handling it in that manner, that fashion where one witness Your Worship, from the list of witnesses, actually this one had not even been listed during the disclosure, but it's because of the magnanimity of this honorable court that we were allowed to bring in the soul. Now, all the witnesses on the list that was given to us at the time of disclosure, they have already testified. So which other witness is left who was never disclosed? You don't know which other witness is left who was never included in the list of the disclosure. So I pray there be compelled to close their case today. We go to the next phase.
Your Worship, we made a disclosure, and we believe that the defense team is aware of who they can. We shouldn't read for them because they are paid, Your Worship. But on that last day, we shall be able to read our last witness.
Unless you have any other concerns, but I do not feel like it would be premature to close if they are saying we still have witnesses. Like we're this close to you.
Mr. Black.
Available to you.
It's okay, Your Worship.
This case has been adjourned to the 11th of February 2025 for further hearing of the last prosecution witness at 10 a.m.
Most obliged.
So it is there.
N'abakurasa seka bamutwale ba prison bajja sirika. Grace 11th.